7 days into October, we thank you for taking the time to watch TNN10. My name is Carl Zeus. Our dominant coverage of world events began with a recent meeting between delegate United States and North Korea. Those two countries have a rival since the Korean War took place in early 1915. But US President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong un have met twice since last summer, making history in the process. They've been trying to see if can establish a lasting diplomatic relationship and a lasting peace on the Korean Peninsula. There's been no major agreement. Yet the key issue between them is North Korea's nuclear program. This country sees that it's right. International community, which includes the US, sees the program illegal, and America has put strict sanctions in place, limit on part of North Korea economy that are intended to pressure out the communist country to give up nuclear program. North Korea wants to sanction it removed, but timing has been the sticking point. North Korea wants all of the American sanctions lifted before the country gives up its nuclear weapon. The US wants North Korea to get rid of nuclear weapon before the sanctions are lifted, so it's an issue of who makes the first move. The two sides have continued negotiating over the weekend. American and North Korea delegates met in Sweden for talks at the talking level, meaning neither country's leaders nor top officials were there, but negotiators both sides were. So how did the talks go? Let the pendulum whom you ask. The walking level to US North Korea. Sanction back in 8.5 hours. The virus itself later mutated and spread more easily. Also, there was a lot of humidity and heat in northeast this summer. Mosquito thrive in those conditions, and scientists say the hard frost will kill off the insect when it hits. Until that happens, they recommend using insect repellent, wearing long pants and long sleeve, and staying indoors from dusk to dawn when mosquitoes is activity highs. In fact, the University of Connecticut football game scheduled for 7 p.m. on Saturday, they moved it up to noon over concern about BEE. Rhode Island is another state being affected. Rhode Island, the spike, 11 of them had died. Get me the leads on top end. Curse now was an ancient city buried by the eruption what volcano? Mount Etna, Santa Maria, Mount Vesuvius, or Galerius. In AD 79, Herculaneum was one of the seven cities destroyed by disruption of Mount Vesuvius. Scientists from University of Kentucky are trying the new technology to get a read on some ancient Roman scrolls. The papyrus scrolls were discovered in the ruins of Herculaneum in 1752, but no one's been able to read them because they were charred in the first century eruption of Vesuvius. Physically trying to unroll the scroll ruined incompletely. So here's what researchers doing. First, they used a synchrotron, an incredibly powerful source of X-ray, to take detailed pictures of the delicate scroll. Next, they're using a computer program to look through the images. The hopes that it'll be able to tell the difference between the layers of fabric inked on them. Could take more 6 months to do this, but it works. It could unravel anything from ancient Christian texts to a Greek philosophical text to a first century grocery list. You're not telling what's on it, but later the research team said if we made it for same scroll, we should try to read it. Lamborghini Aventador, unless you find one on sale for like say 97% off, you won't find one to $20,000. But that's how much your father and son say they been building this one. The dad is physicist who works with lasers that probably helped in the 3D printing of cars pieces, which were then glued together. And as Corvette engine, but he could be punished after 2 years of work. They hope it will get others interested in engineering. Maybe one day drive it or one day drive it. Even if you're not really, you gotta remember, give me credit. 3D printing car maybe a exotic, but a whole new third dimension of the exotic. You can get a Colorado power from Alice or me, and you have a mil mirror image lightning level Lamborghini. It brings the cost down to something more affordable, a carbon fiber copy that all invented, adorable. I'm Carl Zeus on the loose for CNN 10. Not easy.